Okay, so I noticed that it's been a little bit of a trend happening because today PayPal laid off 83 people. We saw what Netflix has been doing. We saw multiple big corporations starting to lay off, but also smaller startups starting to lay off. And a lot of people do not know that I have been laid off three times technically. The first back in 2009 when my job got outsourced to India, and that's when I talked about when I drained my 401k. Don't do that if you're in that predicament. Only do that if that is, don't drain it, but learn about the hardships. I'll talk about that later. If hardship, if you need it. The next one was when the contract ended. It was only supposed to be a year, but it ended a month. And the third one was when the agency that I worked for said, "Oh, this one magical morning, yeah, we're dissolving. No severance." Well, technically, I'm the one who didn't get paid out of everybody. We ain't talk about it. But each of those three instances, the first two allowed me to be comfortable or more comfortable in the third. So to see all this happening, and I'm honestly going to give you my opinion, is that this is not going to be the last that we're going to be seeing, because companies are trying to blanket what we're going to be seeing within the economy and how it can potentially be a show throughout the rest of this year. So if you find yourself going through something of this similar situation, give yourself the mental capacity to be that had helped me. Granted, I have gone there the times that thing has happened to me. There wasn't as many resources for therapy or anything of that nature, so seek a therapist. There's many great resources out there. Look into your severance package to see what you have, what you can take advantage of, and how you can realign it for your good. Give yourself time to be off and have that advantage. Go within your network, look within LinkedIn to see if you can pivot and how quickly, and then just check within your finances to see how you can actually do within your investments, but also within your expenses to make sure you're fine, and you'll be fine. But and also look at your savings buckets, and the FU fund is also for times like this. So while I see this as being a trend, this is something to keep everybody to keep this in mind, is that this is going to only continue, unfortunately, and to keep your head up, people. I've been there, so I overstand, and this pandemic is still pandemicing.